Welcome to the World War Photographer channel. In this video, we'll explore some of the first photographs taken at the start of World War I. Don't forget to subscribe to support our work. Soldiers of an Australian 4th Division Field Artillery Brigade walk on a duckboard track laid across a muddy, shattered battlefield in Chateau Wood, near Hooge, Belgium, on October 29, 1917. In 1910, 9 European monarchs attended King Edward VII's funeral. Within a decade, World War I erupted. 2 monarchs were overthrown and 1 was assassinated. Kaiser Wilhelm II fought against his cousin George V and nephew Albert I. In 1914, Austro-Hungary was a vast empire. On June 28, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were assassinated in Sarajevo after surviving an earlier bomb attack, triggering events that led to World War I. Assassin Gavrilo Princip and his victim Archduke Franz Ferdinand, both photographed in 1914. A Bosnian Serb nationalist is captured by police and taken to the police station in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914. After Serbia rejected Austria-Hungary's demands, war broke out in July 1914. Within a month, major powers joined. In this photo, German soldiers depart Berlin in August 1914, greeted with flowers. Belgian soldiers with their bicycles in Boulogne, France, 1914. The Great War introduced modern warfare technologies like airplanes for bombing and defense. In this 1915 photo, a priest blesses an aircraft on the Western Front. Between 1914 and 1918, over 65 million soldiers were mobilized, needing vast supplies. This photo shows the helmet-making process for German Stahlhelms at a factory in Lübeck. A Belgian soldier smokes a cigarette during a fight between Dendermonde and Oudegem, Belgium, in 1914. German soldiers celebrate Christmas in the field in December of 1914. A midnight battlefield scene in France, where opposing armies often faced each other from trenches just yards apart. The Japanese fleet off the coast of China in 1914. View from an airplane of biplanes flying in formation, circa 1914–18. The Salonika, Macedonian front. Indian troops at a gas mask drill. Unloading of a horse in Çanakkale, Turkey. Equipment for the Austro-Hungarian army. In 1915, the French battleship Bouvet sank in the Dardanelles after being hit by Turkish shells and a mine, killing nearly 650 of its crew. In 1915, British soldiers on motorcycles in the Ottoman Empire prepare for the Battle of Gallipoli. A dog belonging to a Mr. Dumas Realier, dressed as a German soldier, in 1915. Pillbox demolishers, being unloaded on the Western Front. These enormous shells weighed 1,400 pounds. A motorcycle dispatch rider examines a grave marker reading, "Here rest brave French warriors," while an observation balloon prepares to ascend. Highlanders, soldiers from the United Kingdom, take sandbags up to the front in 1916. British artillery bombards German positions on the Western Front. A British officer leads the way over the top amid the bursting of German shells. American soldiers from Maryland's 117th Trench Mortar Battery operate a mortar during the March 4, 1918 raid in Badonville, France. A German soldier throws a hand grenade against enemy positions at an unknown battlefield during World War I. French soldiers, some wounded, at the taking of Courcelles in the department of Oise, France, in June of 1918. On August 20, 1917, A stretcher-bearer patrol struggles through knee-deep mud during the British advance in Flanders, near Bolsinghe. German soldiers practice with a flamethrower on April 4, 1917. Candor, Oise, France. Soldiers and a dog outside a ruined house in 1917. British tanks pass dead Germans near the cavalry's recent advance. World War I saw the debut of tank warfare, which often failed due to breakdowns, mud, trenches, and artillery fire. Western Front, German A7V tanks drive through a village near Reims in 1918. In 1917, the Ottoman Turk Machine Gun Corps fought British troops at the Gaza Line during the Sinai and Palestine campaign, aiming for control of the Suez Canal, Sinai Peninsula, and Palestine. A bridge across the mudflats in Flanders, Belgium, in 1918. An aerial view of the Western Front's hellish landscape in 1917, showing crisscrossed trenches and thousands of craters from mortars, artillery and mines near the hill of Combres, Saint-Mihiel sector. A color photograph of Allied soldiers on the Western Front, captured using the Paget process, an early color photography technique. In June 1918, a German ammunition column, with men and horses wearing gas masks, passes through gas-contaminated woods. In September 1917, German soldiers flee a gas attack in Flanders. Chemical weapons, including mustard gas and chlorine, were used by World War I armies from the start. Members of the German Red Cross carrying bottle of liquid to revive those who have succumbed to a gas attack. In October 1918, British forces entered Lille after 4 years of German occupation, following successful Allied counter-offensives that broke German lines and signaled the war's end. On April 20, 1918, the USS Nebraska, a US Navy battleship, sits in Norfolk, Virginia, with dazzle camouflage, designed to confuse enemies about its range, heading, and speed. A German dog hospital, treating wounded dispatch dogs coming from the front, 1918. On June 7, 1918, U.S. Army Company A, 9th Machine Gun Battalion, operates a machine gun in a railroad shop in Château-Thierry, France. Thank you for watching the World War Photographer channel. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.